Music and robots. Is there anything else in this world? Of course, but not right now, because this is the MusicBot, and this is...
Randy's Robot Refurbish!
Here we have the MusicBot by Playtime Productions. Came out somewhere in the 80s, probably mid to early 80s. And this robot does three things. It does its crazy move with the bump and go system. It has eyes that flash, and it plays music. What song does it play? Well, I'm not going to tell you. I want you to try to guess which song it is that's going to be played. I'll tell you at the end. But this is going to be a very easy one. So let's get started and let's take this little MusicBot apart. Out of the three things that this robot does, only one of them works, and that's playing music. The bump and go, the motor spins, but it doesn't want to move, and the eyes are not flashing correctly either. It seems pretty simple and straightforward, so first thing to do is take it apart, and this one has screws on the back. So let's have a close-up look. You can see right here why one of the lights isn't working on the eyes. Got a broken wire. You can see that it goes right here. And this is the switch that makes the lights turn on. So as this spins around, this little piece right here pushes these two metal pieces together, which makes the eyes light up. Simple motor going to a gear, reducing down to another gear. This is turning the lights. This goes down here to your typical bump and go action here. Now this one has the same problem that most of my robots have had, and that they've had split gears. You can see this gear right here split. So this gear is sliding on the shaft, and so when any stress is put on here, this thing will easily just not do anything. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and get rid of the head here so it's out of my way. I don't want to take all this gears off, so I'm going to try just popping, sliding that one out. Now maybe I can, well, there's the gear with the problem. So let me put some batteries in here and we'll turn this on. A little noisy, but I think the motor will be fine. This is the gear that's broken, and this is the same gear that I've replaced on several of these robots. And before, I've made a mold, and I cast it in some plastic, and half the time it didn't work, and sometimes the plastic wasn't strong enough and I had to use some different types of plastic and whatnot. So I got to thinking, if this gear is used so much back then, maybe it's still being used, and maybe they still actually make these gears. Well, they do. And they're cheap. 99 cents for 30 of them. Yeah, go figure. How the hell was I supposed to know? So I have a brand new gear. Place it onto the motor. Nice and tight. It's not going to be spinning now. Replace this gear. Gotta take this off now. Well, that just slid right off of there, so I have a feeling the problem's in there. Aha! The other gear that I replaced was an 8-tooth, and this is the common 10-tooth gear that I've replaced by making molds and casting them in resin. And go figure, they make those as well. 99 cents for 20 of them this time. Now the way you put this back together is you start with this piece, and then the gear goes in place. Alright, it works now. That was easy. Alright, now it's time to fix the lights. Now I'm leaving the ground off from the music because I don't want to show you that just yet. Just want to test the lights. That works. So the music player is inside the head. So I'm going to take the 4 screws out and show you inside on how this thing plays music. Well, that's it. That's what makes the music. A capacitor, what looks like a transistor, and what looks like an old school transistor. How that makes music is beyond me. That doesn't make sense. I have a feeling that's not really a transistor. I have a feeling this is a transistor that's just acting as an amplifier. Why you need a capacitor in there, I really don't know. But I'm guessing this is kind of a precursor to the way those greeting cards that play music, how they work. But I really don't know. And now this ground goes to the switch here. And it's done. Time to put it back together. Wow, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. That took no time. It's a lot easier when you don't have to make your own gears. So, do you have your guess on what you think this MusicBot plays? Well, if you guessed Iron Maiden's Number of the Beast, well, you're right. 666, of course, that's not really what it is. It has to be something in the public domain. And it can't be very elaborate, obviously. So, are you ready? Well, here's the real song. Well, that gets my vote for the most annoying robot ever. These are probably pretty rare, because I'm sure they got thrown in the trash quite often. Well, that's it. That is the Playtime MusicBot. Pretty simple in that one. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick robot refurbish. If you did, give it a like. Please subscribe. I have more. And I promise they're not near as annoying as this thing is. And that was...
Randy's Robot Refurbish!